Hello! In this video, we will explain the configuration process of 7 sensors in SMA Data Logger, which is Data Manager M. First of all, we need to connect the Iridium sensor and the externally connected sensors. Before making the connections, let's get to know our sensors. Our product set consists of the main sensor, which is the Iridium sensor, and the externally connectable sensors, which are the ambient temperature sensor, the module temperature sensor, the wind speed sensor, and the relative humidity sensor. Connectors that connect external sensors have different pin numbers. Therefore, there is no chance of making a wrong connection. By following the pin numbers, we connect the external sensors one by one to the Iridium sensor boxes. After the connection of the external sensors is completed, a 3-meter cable is used for communication and power supply of the Iridium sensor. Brown, white, yellow, and green wires at the end of the cable are connected to the power supply and the data logger. Brown wire is connected to power supply plus, and the white wire is connected to power supply minus. 7 sensors work with 12 to 30 volt DC, and the recommended voltage value is 24 volt DC. The green and yellow wires are connected to pins 1 and 4 of the RS485 port of the SMA Data Logger. The green wire is connected to input 1, and the yellow wire is connected to input 2. In case more than one device is connected to the same port, the device's IDs must be different, while the baud and parity values must be the same. When you want to change the sensor ID, you can change it by using the 7 sensor configuration tool. After the cable connection of the data logger and the sensor is completed, the sensor must be added to the data logger. You have to use an internet browser interface for this process. To connect to the data logger interface, the data logger is connected to the local network and the computer is connected to the SMA Data Logger via Wi-Fi. The internet browser is opened on the computer. The IP address of the data logger is typed into the search bar of the internet browser. If you don't know the IP address of the data logger, you must find out of the person who installed the data logger. After the configuration interface page is opened, the username and password are entered. Click on the device administration section in the configuration menu on the screen that appears. Click on the plus icon on the right of the page. Once the device registration screen appears, Modbus Devices option is checked, and then click on Continue. In the Modbus Devices screen, the interface section is selected as COM1 RS485 Modbus RTU. And to create a new Modbus profile, click Managing Modbus Profiles and then create a new Modbus profile. The boxes on the screen that appears are filled as follows. Name of Modbus profile, 7 sensor. Device manufacturer, 7 sensor solution. Model designation, 3S-IS. Device type, sensor system in general. Mapping template, monitoring, and for byte sequence, big endian. In the lower section of this page, you can proceed the configuration of the sensors.